6 types of red meat to avoid, and how to eat it the right way. Did you know that the type of red meat you're eating might be putting your health at risk? While red meat is a staple in many diets worldwide, not all of it is created equal. Some types, when consumed in excess or prepared the wrong way, can lead to serious health problems like heart disease, cancer, and more. But don't worry, this video isn't here to scare you away from all red meat. Instead, we're here to help you make smarter, healthier choices. In today's video, we'll uncover the 6 types of red meat you should avoid and reveal practical tips on how to enjoy it the right way. Whether you're a steak lover, a barbecue fan, or someone trying to find a healthier balance, this video has something valuable for you. By the end, you'll have a clear understanding of what to skip, what to savor, and how to keep your meals both delicious and nutritious. Let's dive in and take the first step towards smarter eating habits. Why red meat can be harmful. Red meat has long been a staple in diets around the world, praised for its rich flavor and high protein content. But behind the sizzle and taste lies a growing body of evidence suggesting that consuming too much red meat, or the wrong types, can negatively impact your health. The main concern lies in the high levels of saturated fat and cholesterol, which are closely linked to heart disease. According to the American Heart Association, diets heavy in red meat may increase LDL, bad cholesterol, leading to clogged arteries and heart-related complications. Another significant issue is the way red meat is processed or cooked. For instance, grilling or charring meat at high temperatures produces carcinogenic compounds like heterocyclic amines, HCAs, and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs. Studies show that high consumption of these compounds can increase the risk of certain cancers, particularly colorectal cancer. Lastly, overconsumption of red meat is associated with an increased risk of type 2 diabetes, obesity, and inflammation-related conditions. These risks make it crucial to understand what types of red meat to avoid and how to consume it responsibly. The 6 types of red meat to avoid. 1. Processed meats, e.g. bacon, sausages, hot dogs. While they might be convenient and tasty, processed meats are packed with sodium, artificial preservatives, and unhealthy fats. Studies from the World Health Organization, WHO, classify processed meats as Group 1 carcinogens, meaning there is clear evidence they can increase the risk of colorectal cancer. For example, eating just 50 grams of processed meat daily, that's about 2 slices of bacon, can increase your cancer risk by 18%. Beyond cancer, the high salt content in processed meats is linked to hypertension, a leading cause of heart disease. 2. Fatty cuts of beef, e.g. ribeye, brisket. While beef is a rich source of protein, iron, and zinc, not all cuts are equal. Fatty cuts like ribeye and brisket are loaded with saturated fat and cholesterol, which can clog arteries and lead to cardiovascular problems over time. According to the American Heart Association, a diet high in saturated fat can raise bad LDL cholesterol levels, increasing the risk of heart disease. A single 3-ounce serving of ribeye steak can contain up to 15 grams of fat, with nearly half being saturated. If beef is your go-to protein, opt for leaner cuts like sirloin or tenderloin instead. 3. Lamb and mutton. Lamb and mutton are beloved in certain cuisines, but they're among the fattiest types of red meat. Per 100 grams, lamb contains around 9 grams of fat, with nearly half being saturated. Over time, this can contribute to obesity, high cholesterol, and heart disease. Mutton, which comes from older sheep, is even higher in fat and harder to digest, making it more taxing on your body. Number 4. Goat meat in excessive quantities. Goat meat is a popular choice in many cuisines for its rich flavor and lower fat content compared to beef and lamb. However, consuming it excessively can lead to health concerns. While goat meat is leaner than other red meats, it is still high in cholesterol. Studies show that diets high in cholesterol can increase the risk of heart disease and other cardiovascular conditions. Moreover, goat meat is less tender and harder to digest, which can cause gastrointestinal discomfort for some individuals. Number 5. Charred or grilled meats. Barbecues and grilling are often the stars of backyard parties, but the way you cook your meat could harm your health. When meat is cooked at high temperatures, such as over an open flame, it forms harmful chemicals called heterocyclic amines, HCA, and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs. These compounds have been linked to an increased risk of cancer, especially colorectal and stomach cancer. 6. Organ meats, e.g. liver, kidney. While organ meats are packed with nutrients like iron and vitamin A, they are also incredibly high in cholesterol and purines. High purine levels can lead to elevated uric acid, increasing the risk of gout and kidney stones. For instance, a 3-ounce serving of beef liver contains over 330 milligrams of cholesterol, more than the daily recommended intake for most adults. How to eat red meat the right way. Eating red meat doesn't have to mean compromising your health. With a few smart adjustments, you can enjoy its flavor and nutrition without the risks. Here are some science-backed tips to help you eat red meat the right way. 1. Choose lean cuts. Go for leaner options like sirloin, tenderloin, or top round. These cuts are lower in saturated fat, helping to reduce cholesterol levels. For example, a 3-ounce serving of sirloin has around 150 calories and 5 grams of fat, compared to a ribeye with over 300 calories and 20 grams of fat. 2. Practice portion control. Moderation is key. Limit portions to 3 to 4 ounces per meal, roughly the size of a deck of cards. Studies show that consuming over 18 ounces of red meat weekly increases the risk of colorectal cancer. 3. Use healthy cooking methods. Skip grilling or frying at high temperatures, which can produce carcinogenic compounds like heterocyclic amines, HCAs. Instead, opt for slow cooking, broiling, or baking, which preserve flavor without the harmful effects. 4. Balance your plate. Pair red meat with antioxidant-rich veggies like spinach or broccoli. Research shows that combining red meat with fiber can reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. To wrap things up, we've explored the 6 types of red meat to avoid and how to enjoy red meat safely without compromising your health. Let's recap. Processed meats like bacon and sausages are loaded with preservatives and harmful compounds. Fatty cuts like brisket and lamb are packed with saturated fats, while organ meats and charred options can pose hidden risks. But here's the good news. With moderation and the right choices, you don't have to give up red meat entirely. Opt for leaner cuts like sirloin or tenderloin, limit portion sizes to about 3 to 4 ounces per serving, and embrace healthier cooking methods like baking or slow cooking. Remember, small changes to your eating habits can have a massive impact on your health. For instance, reducing your processed meat intake by just 1 serving a week can lower your risk of heart disease by 15%. And adding more plant-based meals into your diet can improve overall longevity. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Share your thoughts in the comments. What's your go-to red meat alternative? Let's keep the conversation going as we build healthier lifestyles together.